nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know the wrong way and see. Hello everybody, welcome to the Rainbow Connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Welcome to another Wednesday night. We are going to do pipe ceremony, so come on in. I'm getting set up. I got the fire going. So come up and next to the hearth fire, come into the circle so we can do ceremony together. Come in, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming. I am Patrick, if you are new here. I am the owner of Perching with Studio Shamanic Arts. I will be your friendly neighborhood shaman for the day, for the evening. I'm going to put that a little bit that way. Cool. And if you're new and you don't know who I am, I invite you to check out my website, perchingwolfstudios.net, and see what I'm all about. Check out the services, the shamanic services I offer, from doing personal ceremonies, readings, healing, soul retrieval, all kinds of good stuff. And the thing about coming to see a shaman is that no two people have the same experience, because everything is basically custom built for you. It's like whatever, if I'm doing a card reading, it's like the right cards come up that are meant for you. And as a shaman, I am the hollow bone for the spirits to move through. I become the hands and the eyes and the voice of spirit. And so whatever you come to see me for, one session to another session will not be the same. Your sessions will not be anything like anybody else's, because working with our guides, I work with my guides and connected with your guides. They're the ones that know exactly what needs to happen, how it needs to happen, in what order it needs to happen. And so it is definitely a spirit-driven practice. So I just had a talk with a friend of mine today, and she gave me a really good talk on how I have to start doing better, not better, but really promoting myself, because I love my job. It's not so much that I'm trying to push myself on people and, create a market, create scarcity or whatever for what I offer. But I think part of the job is education, because our society, our world is not keyed into or someone just mentioned that they were having a hard time hearing me. I haven't gotten any comments. It says there's one person watching. So I don't know. Please let me know If if you can't hear me, let me know. How about giving me some hearts? If you can hear me, give me some hearts so I know that that this is working. I'm going to try to prop my phone up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. So the microphone is off of the carpeting. Hey, love. So, can you hear me? Why are there so many songs about rainbows? There's only one person watching, and I believe it is my love. So, we're just playing it by ear. Anyway, so I am Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman. I am so glad you're here, whether you're watching this in repeat or on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page. Welcome. I am so glad you are here. So, Valerie says the sound is softer than normal. We'll just have to go with it. I hope I can talk louder. All right, it is a very weird time, especially recently. Mercury Retrograde has been crazy. Communications are weird. I don't even know if there's anyone else watching. So anyway, so what are we doing here? We are going to do sacred pipe ceremony. This is after all of my years in a spiritual path. All of my years, I've always been a spiritual seeker, explorer, etc. And this is the most sacred space I know of. So the first thing we're going to do is set sacred space, and I do that by drumming. When we drum, the drum has been used. Hey Tasia, my little cheetah cat. Drums have been used since the dawn of time. I mean, percussion, even like dancing, your feet on the earth, the heartbeat. Drumming is the original sound. It is what ties us to spirit. So when we drum, humans have been drumming for over 100,000 years. And drumming to connect to the spiritual realms. So even today, when we start to drum, or we start, I was going to rattle my rattle, but my phone is sitting on my rattle. Or rattle a rattle, it's like we've been using it for so long that just that gets the spirit's attention, calls them in. And it's just like in Japan, before they pray, before they do offerings or whatever, they clap twice to get the gods or the spirit's attention, right? So we drum and we call in the spirits to hold sacred space around us, to hold that frequency of love and light around us, so that we can let off, we can take the world off our shoulders, we can put down our armor, our protection, and relax, take a breath, and connect with spirit, because you can't connect, how do I put that? You have to open at least a little bit in order to connect to spirit. You cannot connect to spirit if you're totally closed down. And so we create sacred space. It's like a seed casing that allows the little meaty part of the seed to germinate and to grow. And so that's what we're doing. We create this seed casing around us, a higher frequency light, so that we don't have to watch out. So we know that that space is being held for us, so that we can pray, that we can connect to spirit, we can do the meaty part, the juicy, meaty part of our spiritual path. And so this is how I do it. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Bless us with your love and your light. Thank you. Oh. All right. And when I do that, I am not just creating that space around me here. We live in a holographic universe, a quantum universe. So when I do that drumming in, that space that I'm setting is around, if you're watching this, you are now enclosed in sacred space. And you will be until I release it, or until, I've never really thought about how that works, but if you're watching this right now, you are in sacred space until you decide to either turn off the video, or I actually release the space at the end of this video. So once again, welcome. That was kind of a weird start, fitting of Mercury Retrograde. But you know, a lot of people like freak out about Mercury Retrograde, and I've actually, yesterday I had this experience. It was an upside of Mercury Retrograde. You know, so if you don't know, Mercury Retrograde is when the planet Mercury, as it's moving across our sky, you know, from our perspective, it seems to be going backwards. It's not really going backwards, it's just in relation to our orbit around the sun, it appears to be going backwards. But that creates all kind, like Mercury is the Roman god of communication, of commerce, connected to Hermes, the Greek god of communication. So when Mercury is in retrograde, it creates all kinds of upheavals with communication. You might, you know, they always say don't sign a new document, don't sign like a deed or any agreements during Mercury retrograde, because chances are it's not going to be a clear cut. Something is going to go wonky because the communication is not totally clear. But the advantage of Mercury retrograde is it's a time, retrograde, it's a time of going back to reassess, reevaluate, anything do all the re-examine, reset, all of those kind of things. And it's a time, because we know that communication is not clear, it's an opportunity to speak clearly. So, but another advantage, I had this experience yesterday. I asked, what did I ask? Oh, so this past week, I've had this weird revisiting of 80s country music has been coming up a lot. I used to, when I was in high school and college, I listened to country music. In fact, I wanted to be a country singer. I wanted to go to Nashville, be a singer-songwriter. And this past week, I keep getting these 80s country songs in my head. And one of them was from I think it's on the Urban Cowboy soundtrack, Picking Up Strangers by Johnny Lee. Picking up strangers, let me tell you about the dangers. So I was like, yesterday, I was like, Alexa, play Picking Up Strangers by Johnny Lee. And Alexa played something totally different. I don't know what she thought I said, but she started playing this other song, and I'm like, that's not it. And I almost got a little mad. I was gonna like, Alexa, change, blah, blah, blah. And then I realized the song that she was playing was a song that I haven't heard since basically I was a teenager. And it was a song that my dad, my deceased father, used to play in the camper when we would go camping. We'd go camping like almost every weekend. I grew up in Minnesota. We would go to Duluth, to Two Harbors on the shores of Lake Superior. And on the way, he would play Johnny Cash and John Denver and this other music by someone I didn't even know. And the song turns out it's called Blue Tango by the Leroy Anderson Orchestra. I didn't know what the song was called. I didn't know who played it. There's no way I would have found it. But all of a sudden, here's Alexa playing this song from my childhood that connected to my dad, that I had no idea how I would even have found that song. And so because of Mercury Retrograde, because Alexa didn't hear me clearly, I got this gem from my past and a new connection to my dad. It made me realize how close my dad still is. It was really, really, really special. So anyway, thank you again for joining me. I so enjoy these videos. I so enjoy doing this, even though I get nervous every time because, like, what am I going to talk about? I don't know what's going to happen, but that's part of the fun. And it's interesting. Just up here. One of the cards that came up in a reading today was salmon. I did a reading for someone today, and salmon came up. And salmon is all about the adventure, because you're guaranteed, when salmon shows up, it's a guarantee that you're going to get where you're going. You're going home. You're going to be able to connect. You're returning, retrograde, returning to your origins. And so every bend of the river is the unknown, right? You never know what's around the next bend. But rather than being something to dread, it's an adventure. It's like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know I'm going to get through it. And so it becomes an adventure, knowing that whatever unfolds in front of you is part of your path and is going to bring you closer to home. Even if it's a waterfall that you need to jump up, nature provides whirlpools at the bottom of every waterfall, and that's what the salmon hit. They swim and hit those whirlpools, and they slingshot up the falls. They're not just getting a running start and jumping with all their might. The nature provides their path. Nature provides the means for them to do what they need to do. And so it becomes, when I'm doing these videos, it's an adventure. I don't know what's going to happen, what I'm going to say, what's going to come through. But I always know, I get done and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I said what I said. I can't believe that what my spirits came through with. So anyway, so thank you for joining me. If you're here for the first time, if you've never been to a pipe ceremony, this is the sacred pipe. You might have heard it called the peace pipe in Hollywood Westerns. It is the sacred pipe of the Lakota people. The stem is the divine masculine, and the bowl is the divine feminine. So when we put it together, it is all of creation. It basically is the presence of the universe, all unification of all things. And so when I do put the pipe together, it's one giant prayer until I take it apart, because it opens a channel straight to Great Spirit. So everything you think or pray or intend while the pipe is together is turbocharged straight to the top. So what this is going to look like is I've got some sage and some sweetgrass and some osha root that I'm going to burn, and I'm going to smudge everything on my altar here in front of me that you can't see. It's like my little altar here. And so, shoot. Okay, there we go. And so I'm going to smudge and clear the energy of everything, including the pipe. And then I'm going to say a prayer, ask permission to smoke. And then I'm going to fill the bowl with four pinches of tobacco. And you will hear the prayers I say that I offer to the different beings, different directions, etc. You'll hear that. I say that part out loud. And then once I get the tobacco put into the bowl, White Buffalo Calf Woman, who is the one who brought the pipe to the Lakota people, is one of my main spirit guides. And I actually asked her permission. I started doing these videos toward the beginning of the pandemic, and I knew it was kind of a unheard of thing to video sacred ceremonies and such. So I asked her permission, and she's like, well, whose idea do you think it was? Number one. And then she gave me a song to sing. So once I put the tobacco in the pipe, I will sing a song that was a gift from White Buffalo Calf Woman. And then I will light the pipe, and I will do some silent prayers, blow breath blessings into the four directions, to Father Sky, to Mother Earth, to Great Spirit. And then I will hold in a circle to all my relations, and I will hold the pipe, stem to my forehead, bowl to my heart for a moment of silent prayer. Then I will come back and I will light the pipe again, and then I'm going to take a great big breath, and I'm going to blow it straight at my camera. And through the magic of the holographic universe, the magic of the internet, that is a prayer coming from my heart through the tobacco smoke into the camera, through the internet, and coming through to your heart. So that's a blessing for you. And when I do that, think or pray your biggest prayer. And when you see me blowing smoke out, feel free to attach those prayers, your prayers to that smoke, because in the ceremony, it's that smoke that carries our prayers. It comes through the breath, through the smoke, up to the Great Spirit. So then I will continue to blow different breath blessings for prayers, prayers that people have asked me to do for them, some of my own prayers, and intermittently I'll probably sit in meditation quietly and then do some more breath blessings. And then when I feel that like it's complete, there'll be another prayer, and then I will sing a song, and I will take the pipe apart, and that will technically be the end of the ceremony. And then we will talk a little bit longer, probably, depending on the time and depending on what my guides might have to say, have to share. And so the reason I started doing this was to give you an opportunity in the middle of your week, in the middle of your busy week, during this weird, unprecedented time of craziness, to give you at least an hour of your week where you can relax, connect with Spirit, offer your prayers and your intentions yourself, and if nothing else, to actually just experience stillness, to experience connection. And once this video is over, I'm going to share it to my Facebook page and upload it to my YouTube channel. So if you need to feel that way again, if you need to experience that quiet, that stillness, that prayerful space, this video will always be available to you, and you can revisit it. This energy right here, right now, is just as vital if you're watching this in repeat as when I'm doing this right now. Because we are now between the worlds. We are in that holographic space where time and space are illusions. And so this is a circle that continues on, is always available for you. And I have on my YouTube channel almost 2 years worth of videos of pipe ceremonies. So lots of opportunities for you to tune in to. If you need a break from the world, you want to just pray in silence and stillness in a sacred space, every one of those ceremonies is still happening now. So anyway, let's do the ceremony, okay? So I'm going to light up some sage and stuff. I feel like I need to ground a little bit. How about let's do some grounding first? So go ahead and close your eyes. If you feel comfortable, relax. Take a deep breath in and hold it for a moment. And let it go. And take another deep breath in and hold it for a moment. And let it go. Become aware of the base of your spine and let it extend like a great root down into the earth, going as deep as it needs to for you to feel a foundation, to feel supported, to feel connected, to feel present. And let other tendrils of roots come off of that main taproot out into the earth to hug the earth, feel the earth holding you connected, whole, complete. And then bring your awareness up to your heart. Take another deep breath in and hold it for a moment. And release. Then bring your awareness up to the top of your head, to your crown chakra. And open that chakra like the lens of a camera, like an aperture. Open it up all the way and reach up into the sky and find Grandmother Moon. And feel her love, the silver threads of her light and love swirling down around you and into you through your crown chakra, and breathe them into your heart. With every inhale, feel your breath stoking that fire, that silver white light, that star fire within your heart, until your heart becomes its own star. And feel that beating star radiating and shining within you. And let that light seep into every cell of your body. Feel it spreading out from your chest, spreading out until every cell of your body is shining like its own little star, until you are vibrating. You are shining, you are radiant. And as you breathe out, every out breath, breathe that light further and further until it fills the room. And then the building, wherever building you are in. And let that radiance ripple out even further until it encompasses the entire town you're in. And then the entire state or province. And then it encompasses your entire country, your entire continent. And breathe that light out until it envelops the entire planet. This is your light connecting you to the light of every living being. Your heart is the heart of all beings. You are a star. You are made of star stuff. Everything you are in this moment was once at the heart of a mighty star. That's how magical you are. So invoke that starlight of which you are made, and let it radiate from every cell, every pore of your body. And let that light up your world, raise the frequency of everything around you. You are creative, just like a star. Everything you need comes from your core. All the planets, everything on every planet came from the sun. And thus, too, does your world come from your heart. Everything you need is already within you, literally. You but have to ask. And allow this starlight within your heart to burn through any obstacles, any blockages that tell you that you are not enough, that you must play small, that you must earn what you desire. For these are false blocks, false thoughts, false beliefs, and they have no place in a star, in the star that you are. Let that light shine. You are limitless. You are an essential part of this universe. Your light is the light of Creator. And there is nothing beyond you. All abundance, all health, whatever you desire is within you. It already is you. So feel what it feels like to be the center of a star. That burning light and love shining outward. You don't even have to, there's no effort to shine. There's no effort to radiate. That just happens by being who you are in this moment, in your wholeness. In this moment, there is nothing wrong with you. In this moment, you are whole. You are loved. You are held. You are part of Creator. You are part of the creatrix that is the universe. There is nothing that you are not. Just breathe into that light. Feel yourself shining beyond limits. What can possibly harm a star? And now you can leave your light out there shining as far as you want. You can pull it back in, whatever is comfortable. But become aware of your body once more. Become aware of the surface on which you sit. Become aware of the movements, the sounds, the energy around you and the room that you are in. Wiggle your fingers, you can wiggle your toes. Tap on your legs, tap on your arms. Come back fully into your physical body in this reality. And when you're ready, at your own pace, open your eyes, coming back to full waking consciousness. Welcome back, everybody. That feels so much better. I had taken a nap just before this. I think I was still a little wonky. Now I am present. Now let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna smudge all these things, beautiful magical items on my altar here. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every way. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away the pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All my guides and guardians watch over me as I smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, Tawabin, Shanadisi, Magikiwas, and Waboose, there is always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all my relations come smoke with me. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors, may all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, the wisdom of eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo calf woman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okane okane, bayama okane, bayama okane. Yo. Okane, bayama okane, bayama okane, bayama okane. Yo. grandmother, grandfather eagle, I send a voice. I thank you for our lives. I thank you for your support, your unconditional love, providing everything we need in this life. Every challenge has a solution, helping us to put the puzzle together as we untether ourselves from the chains of expectations and opinions to find our true light and to shine. Thank you for who we have been. Thank you for who we've become. And thank you for who we are becoming. Aho. Ihi-la-ihi-o. 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 How are you guys feeling? That was, I say it every time, but that was amazing. And especially if you're new, I hope you got a taste of what I was saying about this is the most sacred space that I know of. So sacred that I actually went on a pilgrimage this past September. I was feeling called to go to Devil's Tower for a number of months, and I didn't know why. And I'm just glad I didn't start making models of it in my mashed potatoes and stuff. But then I found out that that is where White Buffalo Cattleman brought and presented the sacred pipe to the Lakota people. And so I actually got to go to the site where this happened, where it goes beyond words. I was there, I was sitting on the earth, surrounded by these beautiful trees, laden with prayer ties and ribbons of different colors and prayers, and I was just weeping to be in this sacred space, to be honored, to be a pipe carrier, to be called. It's a vocation, it's a calling, just like the priesthood, like being a shaman. It's something the spirits call you to. It's not something you choose. And it was just the most magical journey. And I got to connect with, I did pipe ceremony all the way there, and then to Pipestone, Minnesota, where the pipe stone, the stone for the poles, is quarried. It's the only place that stone is quarried. And I was able to actually go and do pipe ceremony there and connect with the spirits of the land, with the ancestors of the land and the ancestors. For 19 generations, they have been doing pipe ceremony. They've been quarrying that pipe stone. And I absolutely love this work. It's not so much something I do as something I am. When I was at Devil's Tower, or Bear Lodge, which is the actual translation of the natives' name for that place, when I was at Bear Lodge, that was one of the biggest realizations. It's like I'm holding the pipe, I'm smoking the pipe, and I'm like, this is who I am. So be who you are. Your path is not outside of you. You know, there might be different paths like the shamanic path or the path of astrology or tarot or Wicca or paganism or Buddhism or Hinduism or whatever, you know. But that is not who you are. In fact, I was raised Catholic, and I realized at one point that, you know, sitting in Mass, there's like 100 people at that Mass. There is 100 different versions of Catholicism there, because your path, your connection to Creator is unique and different from anybody else's. There's never been anyone like you. There never will be. You are a point of focus of Creator here and now. That's how important you are. That's how special you are. And your path is not something you do. It's not rules put upon you. It's who you are and what comes from that connection with Spirit. So walk your path proudly, unapologetically, you know, and we all make mistakes, we take missteps, and that is how we learn where the boundaries are to our individual paths. The universe does not punish you. In fact, one of the biggest lessons I've had in the past couple of years, since the pandemic started actually, especially in doing pipe ceremony, I kept checking in. Every time I do pipe, I check in. It's like, how am I doing? How am I doing? And my guide's white buffalo calf woman at one point just said, you're the only one here judging yourself. It's like, we are just pleased that you are here, that you are doing this, that you are answering the call, because everybody's called to something, and not everybody answers that call. And the spirits do not judge you. They support you. They unconditional love. They love you without conditions, without limits. No matter what you do, no matter what you've done, who you are is divine light and love. And you are loved beyond measure. You are important. You are whole, and you are perfect just the way you are. That doesn't preclude evolving into a greater expression of who you are. But in this moment, you are perfect. There is nothing more needed in this moment than what you've already got, than what you already are. And that's perfect. And as you move, every step you take, and we talk about walking in beauty, walking every step. I just read a quote from, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the Korean Buddhist monk that just died. I wish I could remember his name. He's the one that founded Plum Village. I believe it's in Colorado. But beautiful man. And he was talking about, you know, when we walk in anger, we walk when we're disjointed, we're giving that energy to the earth, right? We're walking in anger. Every step, we're creating more anger, more disruption. And so walk in beauty. Walk as if every step is kissing the earth. Every word you say, every action you take, may it be creating love, creating unity, rather than creating separation and fear. That is how I live my life. Don't always excel at it, but that's kind of my North Star that keeps me going, that keeps me, like, I veer off a little bit, like, oh, nope, okay, I need to course correct, you know. And that's the beautiful thing about the universe. It's like a giant GPS system. We put in our intentions like this, like we're in a prayer circle. You set your prayers, you set your intentions. That's putting the destination in the GPS system. Then you let go and you follow the directions, the breadcrumbs that come. The universe will give you little intuitive nudges. Oh, I have to go here. I need to go to the grocery store. I don't need anything, but I need to go to the grocery store now. And you follow that intuition, and you meet someone there that you haven't seen in a decade or something. Or someone there has information that you needed for some other project, or you never know what it is. The universe is this unfolding path of miracles. Miracles are natural. Miracles are what happens when nature proceeds uninhibited. You are a living, breathing, walking miracle. Embrace that. Know that there is nothing beyond you, that you are loved, that you are loved, and there is nothing that can destroy you. You will be here. You've been here since before time began. You will be here long after this earth is gone. Eternal, immortal. And that is when we brush off, we emerge from all that heavy, dark, toxic things that have been placed upon us, that we've been told who we're supposed to be or what we're supposed to do. And as we get more in touch with that heart, that starlight that we are, like my meditation earlier, that's our pure essence of who we are. And that is eternal. That will never, ever end. Nothing can harm that. That's beyond need for protection. That's beyond the need for anything. That is what is complete and whole of itself. So put out your intentions. Pray. Nothing is too big or too small to pray for. And then let it go and trust that the universe, once you put your destination in the GPS, you don't keep looking to see if you're still going in the right direction. You trust that the GPS is telling you the quickest and the easiest way to get to where you're going. It might, you never know what it's going to take. You might have to back, double back. You might turn way out somewhere, whatever. It is not a straight road. But the universe will take you through whatever experiences to meet the exact right people that you need to meet to learn in order to reach your destination. But reach it you will. It's guaranteed. Your compass is within you. And we've been taught to focus on everyone else as our compass. And that just throws us out of whack. Makes us confused, question ourselves, doubt ourselves. But when you have that light within you guiding you home, that light within you is your North Star. That is your bearings. And you can never, ever lose that. It is always a part of you. No matter what has happened to you, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you've done, that part cannot ever be taken from you. It's who you are. Okay. Oh, alrighty. So it comes time to release those sacred space. I want to thank you again for joining me here. I just enjoy this is one of the highlights of my week. I love doing this. I love connecting with you. Even if you're just watching this, you think you're just passively watching this, your energy is a vital component to what happens here. And I thank you for that. I thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to experience stillness, to experience silence, to experience connection to something besides the three-dimensional reality. Thank you so much. And know that I am here to support you on your path. As a shaman, my job is to empower you to support you on your path. So again, check out my website, perchingwolfstudios.net, to see what shamanic services I offer that might resonate with you. And even if you don't know, if you just feel like you need to talk to a shaman, I am here. Connect with me through my website, through Facebook. We can set up a session just to talk, just to get a shamanic perspective on what you're doing. And coming up, starting in March, I'm going to have some new classes coming up. I'm really excited about that, and lots of changes coming. And I'm kind of feeling in the dark myself, but not like a bad darkness, but that darkness of hibernation before awakening to the new spring. There is so much movement and so many things shifting. The future is going to be awesome. So anyway, so check out my website. I'm going to save this to my Facebook page, so you can rewatch it, or you can watch it on my YouTube channel. I'm going to upload it to my Perching Wolf Studios YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like it. I guess that helps with algorithms and puts it out even further. So doing that helps support me in my work. And then I am more able to support you on your path. So thank you for that. Anything else? Just keep updated, like my Facebook page. You can stay updated with everything there, and my website, of course. And again, just thank you so much for your presence. Thank you for everything you do on this path. If you're watching this, you are on your path. You're being called, and you're answering that call. Thank you. It takes courage to become who we truly are. It is not a thing for the weak-hearted. It's exciting, it's amazing, and it's scary all at the same time. But it's all adventure. It's all an adventure, because you know nothing can ultimately harm you. No matter what happens, you're okay. As one who has come through the darkest of nights, I can promise you, light always follows darkness. Day always follows night. If you're not experiencing clarity right now, know that it is coming. It's inevitable, one way or another. So, anyway, again, thank you so much. I will now pick up my mighty, trusty drum, and we will connect with the spirits that have been so lovingly and graciously holding space for us to do our work, to do ceremony, and release them. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. Oh. All right, my friends, thank you so much again for watching. Take this light and this love with you into your world, into your life, into your reality. Know that this is the true reality, that this world is all an illusion, and Brighten the world with your light. Be the light you want to see in the world. All right? So, thank you again for joining me. I hope to see you again next Wednesday. Feel free to share this video. The more you share it, the more people can come and take part in our little special circle. And invite your friends if this was good for you. I hope to see you next week. So until then, know that I love you, that I see you, that I honor you. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Go shining. Be the star. You are the star of your own life. Shine. Go shining. All right? Love you guys. Bye.